What is up, people? Today I have an NHL tier list. I'm going to be ranking all of the teams, right? Best to worst. We're going to figure out where people deserve to be because, some teams are going to be really, really good this year. Some teams are going to be terrible. We all know who those teams are. Ugh, Devils. But anyway, um, you know, it's gonna be completely new, right? With the divisions, all right? We're gonna have some great series. These teams are playing each other like 10 times. So it's going to be really difficult to see where teams are going to be because some teams luck out with, who they play and who they don't. East versus West, not happening this year. So it's going to be difficult to see where people are going to be, but we're going to try our best to judge where we think teams belong. And, well, we're just going to jump right into it. We got our tier list set up. Alrighty, we have it ranked best there is. Serious threats, playoffs, right? Like they could make it, could not. Just like an average team again, right? Probably don't really have a shot, but they're just going to be some good hockey teams. Don't have a chance. And then consider relocating because, like, your team's garbage. Just relocate, restart. Uh, Anaheim, you don't have a chance. I mean, you got some good players, you got a good goaltending, but you don't have a chance. It's it's that simple. You don't have a chance. Coyotes, they're average, right? I really really love the Coyotes. Um, Second favorite team, I would say. But they're just average. I think I think they have a young core, and that might be able to surprise some people. But I just don't think they have it. Uh, Boston, they're serious threats. I mean, Boston is consistently good every single year. Um, Marchand, Pasternak's injured currently. I'm not sure when he's coming back actually, but Marchand, Bergeron, right? They just lost Chara, but I don't think that'll impact them too much. Tuukka Rask also is just he's kind of going downhill, but he's still an incredible goalie. They're serious threats. I don't think they have it in them. Buffalo, I'm putting them in playoffs. I think Buffalo has a shot. I think they might be able to surprise some people and slip in. The addition of Taylor Hall is it's I don't think anyone knows what's going to happen with that because Taylor Hall has just he's this big name player who just has done nothing. I mean, he was on the Devils and what did he do? He did good his first year there, got injured, didn't really do too much. Eventually he found his way in Arizona, didn't really do much. Uh but now, this might be his breakout. You got Jack Eichel. I mean, like it's just they got a good team. Rasmus Dahlin, Ristolainen. They're gonna be good. Not so sure about the goaltending there. I'm not sure who their starter is. Um, but they might have a shot. They might not. Calgary. Uh, Calgary. I'm only putting in the playoffs. I don't know. I really don't know. Um, it's difficult with the Canadian division because they're all so I think equally matched. I don't think there's really any true star in that division. Everyone wants to say, "Oh, Toronto's the best," and everyone wants to say Toronto sucks. And it's like I don't think there's an answer just yet. It's the beginning. I'm just gonna put them in the playoffs. I don't know. Carolina. Carolina's a serious threat. I mean, especially with their division, they got they got some good easy wins. But are they there? I don't think they're there just yet. Uh, Chicago, well, you don't have a chance. What Patrick Kane cannot, he can't do it. The he's great, but he just cannot do it. Avalanche, best there is. Avalanche is incredible. I mean, how do you? Who's better than them? If they're projected the best, everyone knows that all the analysis say it, right? I think everyone agrees that they're just the best. They just haven't been able to have everyone 100% healthy. So maybe this will be the year. Maybe COVID will come out and take out the entire team. Uh, I don't want that. I don't think anyone wants that. But uh, yeah. Uh, Columbus. I'm putting an average. Uh, I want to put him lower, but Tortorella is an incredible coach. He can put this team in the playoffs. This team could tank. I don't know. You don't know with them, but I just love watching them, and I think they're all right. Dallas, serious threats. They're not there anymore. They've kind of fallen off. Uh, they just did they just lose someone? I can't think if they just lost a player or not. But they're a good team, still solid. They're just not there. Detroit. Now, obviously, Detroit will never relocate, but their franchise is not it at the moment. Consider relocation, just a restart. You're still the Detroit Red Wings, but like restart. Edmonton. Playoffs? I don't know. I don't know. It's the Oilers. You never know if they're gonna make the playoffs. They make the playoffs, they lose first round. That's kind of what they do, or they don't make it. Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. I mean, incredible. What are we? One of the two best players. Two of the best players in the league. Yet they just, They don't got the goaltending, and I don't know what they're gonna be able to do. As we speak right now, the Canadians are playing Toronto. It is 3-3. Toronto just scored, tied it up. So, I can't wait to just watch the Canadian League. I mean, not League, Canadian Division. They're incredible. That's all I can say. I really hope you can't hear it in the background. Let's see real quick. I think we're okay. Panthers, they don't have a chance. I think they're going to be a little bit more competitive. They really should consider relocation, but I just don't think they have a chance. Los Angeles, you consider relocating, you don't have a chance. Minnesota, I just don't think you have a chance. I mean, like, you're just... Canadians. I'm putting them in the serious threats. This team, I think this team is going to surprise people. I think they're going to beat Toronto in their, beat Toronto in their matchups in the series. I think they're going to pull it off. I think they're going to be a threat this year. I don't think they'll be able to win it all, but I think as of right now, they are dangerous. Nashville's just average. I don't know what they have. Devils, consider relocating. Devils, get out of here. Well, no one wants you. No one likes you. Islanders, serious threats. They're a good team. They have untapped potential. I think one of the best things about the Islanders is that you don't sit there and you're like, wow, they have Sidney Crosby, they have Alexander Ovechkin. Like, you don't sit there and say, like, these have these big name players. Do they have big name players? Yes, but they don't have those star players. You know what I mean? They don't have those players where it's like, you think hockey, and they come to your mind. At least for me. So that's what I love about them. But it pains me to say that. But New York Rangers, my babies, my team, playoffs. I personally don't think the New York Rangers are going to make the playoffs, but I think they might be able to slip in. Panarin, Zibanejad, you don't know. Igor Net, one of the best goalies in the league. All right, if you don't see that, you're insane. You're sleeping on him. But they're going to be in off, right? First, off and Kakko, like we don't know. No one knows what this team's going to be. They might come out and they might be the most dominant team ever. They might come out and look like they don't belong on the ice. I don't know. I'm putting them just there. Ottawa. They don't have a chance. They're going to be entertaining as heck, and I really, really hope they can slip in, make the playoffs. But as of right now, they don't have a chance. Philly. Phillies is a serious threat. They look very good. They got some good players. Carter Hart again. I don't know how I feel about Carter Hart. Everyone's like, oh, he's gonna be the next Carey Price. He's the man, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't really see it. It's right. If we can't sit here, like, I know I just said Igor is like an amazing, and I'm like, Carter Hart. I think they've played around the same amount of time. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I don't know. I just don't see it when I watch the games. I don't feel like, wow, Carter Hart, need him in my net. But I still think they're a serious threat. Pittsburgh. Playoffs? Pittsburgh's going down, right? They're not the same dynasty anymore. I mean, Phil Kessel, obviously Phil Kessel is not who he is anymore. He's on Arizona, but like, You lost him a couple years ago. He's just, the team's not the same. Sidney Crosby, still an amazing player, one of the best, but he's not there. He just isn't. Sharks. Sharks. They don't have a chance. I mean, they have some good players, but they don't have a chance. It's just simple as that, right? I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna pull it off in their, whatever it is, division. St. Louis. Playoffs. They'll definitely make the playoffs. But I'm not afraid of them. I'm not sitting there going, "Holy crap, St. Louis!" They'll definitely make the playoffs, but they're not a threat. Tampa, best there is. Them and Avalanche, that is gonna be a Stanley Cup final. Okay, I hope it isn't because I hate Tampa. I despise them, but they're a good team. Everyone knows it. Toronto, they're a threat. I don't think that. Ooh, do I think they're a threat? It's they have such named players, but every year they do nothing. But they did just add some players, so I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep them at serious threat. But they're teetering, They're teetering. They'll definitely make playoffs because, out of these Canadian teams, I think it's them. I think it's Canadians, Toronto, Oilers, and then Vancouver. But we didn't get there yet. That's who I think the teams will be. But again, we'll leave them there. Vancouver, they're a threat. Vancouver's a threat. Right? They can push it. The serious threat is kind of like an underdog story, but you know that underdog's good. You know what I mean? They're not just randomly popping up one day oh, we're here. No, they're gonna be good. Vegas, best there is. Vegas is a good team. I hate them too. I hate a lot of teams, but they are a good team. They have potential. They can take it. They can seriously take it. They're in the same division as the Avalanche, if I'm not mistaken. They're gonna be good. It's gonna be tough. Washington. Washington's a threat. Washington is a threat. We all know it. Hate to admit it. They might even be one of the best. Right? I'm perfectly fine with putting them there, but I won't for the sake of it because I don't think we can have 4 best there is. But they're a threat. And then Winnipeg playoffs again. I don't know. They might be able to pull it off. They might be able to. I really don't know. There's so many of these teams where it's just it's up in the air because I don't really know too much about them. They're not really the main teams you focus on. As a New York Ranger fan, I know about the Rangers. You know what I mean? I focus on the Devils. Devils suck. Get out of here. You always hear about some of these teams. We know about them. We know about them. But it's, for me, Winnipeg has just kind of been that always team who's just if they made the playoffs, I'm yeah, I expected that. If they don't make it, I'm yeah, I expected that. So that's where they are. I don't know. But yeah, this is my list. I'm going to see if there's anything I want to change. I'm going to make a video coming soon of ranking the divisions. So I'm going to to really look at it and get an update view on who I think is going to win the division, where everyone's going to place. And I'll continue to update my tier list as we go through the year, because it's going to change quick. Let's be honest, right? 1 week later, we can be one injury is all it takes, and these teams are completely done. And so we'll keep it updated. We'll keep going. A little upset about Ottawa right now because they don't have the updated logo on this for whatever reason, but it's fine. We all know who Ottawa is. It doesn't change their chances, but no, right. There's a lot of serious threats, but I think that's all right because these teams will make playoffs. We know they're making it. All right, but we know. maybe some of them are a little bit but that's for you to tell me later in the comments down below. Just, yeah, let me know what you think. All right, thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe. Gonna keep it updated. Come back for more NHL news, all that jazz. Have a good day. See you guys later. Thank you.